Our storm has arrived. I'm meteorologist Kellyanne Chicalese keeping a close eye on this wintry mix, turning heaviest this afternoon into the early evening. Rain and snow, even some wind with this as well. Next threat, bitter cold settling in for Thursday night to Friday morning with wind chills near and below zero for some locations. And we're always keeping an eye on our weekend. Wintry mix potential looks like it will be brushing our area. But let's get through today's wintry mix. And we're looking at rain as you move toward the coastline and into southeastern Massachusetts. But as you move through inland sections of our region, that's where snow is able to stick. So let's zoom in over much of the North Shore, away from the coastline, away from the tip of Cape Ann, including Gloucester. You're getting into that slushy coating to 2 inches of snowfall. Keep in mind, a lot of this will actually fall on the tail end of the storm after rain for much of the daytime hours. 2 to 4 inches. There'll be a heavy wet 2 to 4 inches extending through portions of Worcester County, including Worcester, and heading your way up into areas of southern New Hampshire. But as you move from Nashua north and west, and from Leominster north and west, we get to the northern Worcester Hills, where I do expect some of these higher elevations could see closer to 8 inches of snowfall and a heavy, pasty, wet snowfall, especially near Route 2. Rain from 95 south and east, while you might see a flurry or two early this morning, changing to rain, and then on the tail end of the storm later tonight. Really not going to see much in terms of snow sticking to the ground. So the biggest impact will be north and west of Boston. Here's what's going on. We have some snow moving in from the west. And this is a widespread, steadier snowfall and rain that will be spreading through the area this afternoon. But there is a band of snow that's been pushing northward from Rhode Island and Connecticut, shifting its way along 495. So what we'll see is these two areas kind of converge as more widespread snowfall approaches. I would say by 9-10 o'clock, we'll start to see our roads really taking a turn here with more widespread precipitation in our area. Initially, it's a burst of snow, and you can see that snow extends from Worcester north and west, but at the immediate coastline, it's rain, and it turns heavy by noon today. Look at this. As we fast forward to about 4 o'clock today, that snow is still falling at a good clip from Worcester northwest. So that's why we're in the jackpot zone up this way. As you move into eastern Massachusetts and especially southeast, your evening commute featuring rain and heavy rain at that. As we continue through the night, we'll see some of that cold air kind of feeding its way back south and eastward. So some tail end snow looking possible in some locations that we're dealing with rain for much of the day. Those locations include Metro West, just west of Boston along 128 as you move north and west toward areas like Lexington, Burlington, and then notice just north of 95. So while places like Norwood are looking mainly wet, you might start to see that snow mixing in into places like Westwood and farther northward. We move toward late tonight, 11 o'clock midnight. This thing is moving out of here, but at that point, we're looking at stronger wind potential, wind gusts of 30 to 40 miles per hour down toward Cape Cod. But of course, that's a spot that's looking at heavy rainfall upwards of 1 inch to 1.5 inches. Not expecting power outages just because of the location of the strongest wind. Let's look ahead. So we are dry for Wednesday, but your Thursday features another cold front that could trigger some snow showers. Nothing heavy that will really stick, but as we're looking ahead to holiday lights that evening, this cold front could trigger some passing snow showers for the afternoon and evening. This is paused around 3 o'clock Thursday, maybe a few flakes as we move toward the evening hours as well. We're bitter cold for Friday. Big heads up for this one. This could be really impactful as you're heading out Friday morning with wind chill factors falling below zero. It's going to feel like it's down to 6 below in places like Worcester. So a real strong chill setting us up for the next storm that's looking to kind of brush our area. So I don't think a big impact from this one, but at the very least, I would plan at least on some snow showers flying by early Saturday morning into the afternoon. Notice there's a good amount of rain mixing in with this as well, but most of the moisture associated with the storm should likely stay to our south and east before moving out of here as we move toward later on Saturday night. So that will set us up for a dry ending to our weekend and as we kick off next week.